Have you ever been bullied?
5th grade. We went camping and my little bikini bottoms fell down and someone yelled, "Gorilla woman." I was a hairy child. So what?
Have you ever been bullied?
What?
Have you ever been bullied?
Bowling?
Bullied?
Have I ever been bullied?
Oh man.
Oh, hell yeah.
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 Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I would get called kharoof, which is goat in Arabic, because my hair was super fluffy.
I was told that I was not pretty.
I have a heart condition, so that kind of stunted my growth when I was younger. I got picked on a lot because I was significantly smaller.
Got bullied for having big ears.
About my lips,
Red hair.
braces.
When I was younger, I used to have this cavity on the front of my tooth. Kids would always make fun of me for that.
Having bad skin.
Acne and eczema. So whenever I wore like short sleeves, it was always like, ew.
I got made fun of my last name a lot.
What's your last name?
Bodily. I got made fun of a lot for that, so.
Have you ever been bullied?
From like preschool all the way to like senior year of high school.
Kindergarten, elementary school.
I can't even really remember exactly why, but they took like an apple and they like put it in mud and they wanted to give it to me to eat. It wasn't even that bad, just traumatizing.
Have you ever been bullied?
Yes, when I was in
Middle school?
I had this girl in middle school that like would literally steal my lunch.
People photoshopped my name onto like incredibly offensive posts and started circulating them.
Someone sprayed Randy has buff ass cheeks on the like wall as you walk into the gym. So like everybody was just like, who's Randy? And let me see her butt cheeks.
I was like quintessentially pushed up against the lockers.
Grabs me by the sweater, puts me up against the locker, and then a random Japanese kid with long hair grabs him. He says, "You don't fucking do that!"
Have you ever been bullied?
Yeah.
What about?
My weight.
My weight.
Wait.
That's the easiest thing, right? I feel like bullies always pick on like the thing that they see first.
Have you ever been bullied?
When I first came over to the States, my English wasn't really good. I remember a teacher making fun of me because I didn't understand the difference between hand and head.
Because I moved here from another country, the language was very new to me. And the girls here were like very mean because like I was a new kid and I like didn't really know what they were saying.
Some ladies bullied me because of my accent.
And just making fun of the way that I speak Vietnamese.
After 9/11, people kept joking and saying that Osama bin Laden was my dad, which was super hurtful because this is someone that you see on the news as like this super villain.
For some reason, the teacher wanted everybody to go around and compliment each other. It gets to this girl, and her only compliment is, "Your eyes aren't that chinky for an Asian person."
I was bullied a lot for being Asian as a kid.
A lot of generalizations about Asians.
And I was just like super, like kind of ashamed with it.
I was bullied for looking Asian, for being Asian, even though I'm not Asian.
I got teased because I have a black brother, and so we got a lot of like racist names at us. I still get emotional talking about it. It's so stupid, but those little things hurt.
Have you ever been bullied?
I was hanging around like a group of people that didn't have my best interests in mind.
At the time, I didn't see it as bullying. And then as I grew older, that's when I realized I allowed myself to be treated poorly.
Have you ever been bullied?
There was this kid, Nick. He said, "Your shoe's untied." And I looked down and he comes up with a fist right into my nose.
When I was little, I used to run home and cry. And my dad said to me, "They hit you, just hit them back." And one day there was he just heard this kid crying and he was like, "Oh, here she comes, here she comes." And it wasn't me, it was a kid I hit, so.
I got bullied when I was a child. Her name was Judy, and she kept pushing me in gravel. So I saved my allowance and I bought an ivory bar of soap and I frosted it and I gave it to her and she took a big bite out of that thing and it was soap and it was the best. I saw her do it and then I ran.
As soon as you like fight back, usually they go find somebody else to pick on immediately.
I dodged a lot of bullying purely out of the fact that people were afraid that if they said shit to me that I would be like, say it again.
Have you ever been bullied?
Have I ever been bullied?
No. No.
No.
No.
No.
No.
Were you the bully?
I mean, like, what are we considering a bully? Is making a song about someone sticking a jar of peanut butter up their vagina of being a bully?
Yeah, that might be considered bullying.
I was the one who was doing a lot of bullying growing up.
I became a bully because I got bullied.
I was the bully of the bullies.
Probably made the situation worse when it came down to it.
This girl was bullying this boy. I must have been having a bad day. And I was like, I'll slap that hoe. And then we got in a fight. She did not come back to school after that.
I would kick some kids that like were too fast for me, just to tag them back. And maybe that was a little bit bullying, but...
Why did you bully?
Insecurities.
Insecurities.
I was very insecure.
I was a little jealous.
You want to apologize to anybody?
If you remember being at Southgate Elementary, remember Olivia being mean and like having kids ignore you, I really apologize.
Have you ever been bullied?
Yes.
What for?
Being gay.
Gay?
Being trans.
I definitely was bullied for being super flamboyant.
I received a fair amount of homophobia, even though I'm straight.
But because most of my inner circle is LGBTQ, they just go, oh, well, Jordan's gay.
When I was in college, I went to a party at a fraternity. This guy pointed at me and said, "Get the fuck out, you flaming faggot." And then they scooped me up, went out the front door, and literally threw me out into the lawn, like a movie scene.
Ever get revenge?
No.
I think I did. Just being happy is my revenge.
I guess the revenge would be that I didn't let it get me down to the point where I wasn't still able to be myself.
I never really got back at them. I just kind of live my life and do what I do and excel and succeed, and I think that's kind of revenge enough.
I'm young, hot, and successful, and that kind of is the perfect revenge.